All right, hello. Welcome to the first update in quite a while. There's been lots going on, but yeah, I don't know. I've just kind of been messing with things and trying to figure out the way to balance things going forward and stuff. But yeah, I figured I should put something up because it's quite a bit different now than it was last time. It's really just been kind of the first. Oops, what am I doing here? It's really just kind of the first level that actually has been rebalanced here. But yeah, you can see. I'll show you here the whole style of fighting has completely changed. Even it's balanced now. Instead of fighting just like one or two really strong enemies, fight a whole bunch of weaker enemies. These guys are pretty easy to kill, but in like the third phase of this, I think there's something like 100 of them out at once, or maybe I took that out. It might only be like 30 or 40 or something, but it's quite a few compared to the one of you. Now you can see the other thing that's immediately noticeable in the top right. There's a combo counter. Now the hit counter goes up every time you score a hit on your opponent, or an opponent, and it goes down if they score a hit on you. If it reaches a threshold, then your combo multiplier goes up, and that threshold is usually 10 times your current combo. And then, yeah, if it dips down below that again, then you drop down a combo. So, basically, combo keeps going up the more that you can score hits on enemies without them hitting you back. And then, whereas if you get hit, normally your combo goes down by one, or sorry, your hit combo goes down by one. If you get hit and your shields are down, then it actually drops you like an entire combo level, not just your hit counter. So it kind of rewards just like safe flying, but it also recognizes that some ships are just not going to be able to avoid everything as much. And so as long as you can keep your shields up, you're not going to be penalized nearly as harshly for getting hit as if your shields actually go down. Now, another thing that you probably noticed is this burst cannon weapon I'm using here. It kind of like works like a space shotgun almost. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I gotta get out of here. This is nuts. Basically, I just gotta deal with these patrol boats. They're the only thing that really...
Enemy ship disabled.
But yeah, so this thing can shoot down missiles currently, but it also has like recoil, essentially. So not only can you use it to shoot down projectiles, you can also use it to like reposition, kind of like, or add some very sort of sudden momentum that the AI is not really expecting.
Enemy ship disabled.
Okay, I should switch over to my rockets, just thin these guys out a bit. So there's a few other things now, like you notice these rockets accelerate, like they start off really not going at all, and then they accelerate forwards. And then yeah, I've also got like 100 of them. Not everything has been tuned yet. I've mostly been sort of balancing around the lower tier ships and the lower difficulty levels for now. The higher difficulty levels are stupidly hard. They have a few more ships, but even just like the same number of ships, but with higher difficulty piloting is really difficult. But like I said, I'll I'll balance everything here eventually. Oh gosh, there's just so many of these guys. They're inescapable. Get me out of here. This is actually kind of like crazy using these rockets because it splits the guys up too much. I almost want to just keep them in a clump. But the problem about keeping them in a clump is that they all get on top of you at once, and then, you know, even if they're individually very weak,
Ship disabled.
they all shoot you at once. That's a lot of bullets. We're getting there though. Holy smokes. Okay. So that's another thing you noticed. I've been making liberal use of the boost and stuff. I think this sort of combat style where you've got to worry about all these targets from all these different directions at the same time, it makes you kind of use your tools a bit more.
Enemy ship
Okay.
disabled.
I think I'm at the point here where I can switch back over to the burst cannon
Enemy ship disabled.
because it's just so reliable. And it doesn't deal as much damage, but
Enemy ship
it's
disabled.
just so reliable, and that
Enemy ship disabled.
ability to just sort of instantly add some momentum in a direction that they're not expecting really can save you from a lot
Enemy ship
of
disabled.
hits that you might otherwise be taking.
Enemy ship disabled.
All hostiles eliminated.
So there we go. That's
Landing
the
permission granted.
it's the first level. As you can see, there's my hit combo there up on the right. I've got a score multiplier, and there's a score there. Basically, all of the scoring is going to be what upgrades are based on now. Well, I haven't entirely decided. I might put it to like a separate sort of resource tied to destroying or salvaging parts off ships. But I don't want it to be kind of the system it has right now where it's like you can just straight up get extra upgrades per ship, because that was sort of intended for the previous model of just having, you know, a couple ships per wave instead of like 40 ships per wave. So this way it's going to hopefully distribute the upgrades a little bit more fairly based on performance, but not like let people who do really well just make their ship completely overpowered and broken, and people who don't do as well will still have, you know, a little bit of upgrades, so they can maybe do a little bit better. But yeah, so that like I said, the only the first level is really balanced at this point. As you can see, after this, it's just kind of the same thing I've had in the last version, where you're just picking an upgrade. So yeah, it's give it a shot. Like it's not balanced for medium and hard yet properly. But yeah, it I don't know. In my opinion, it's a lot more fun than it was. So hopefully other people will think so too. I think this is kind of going to be a lot better direction for specifically a short arcade version of the game to focus on, instead of more kind of one-on-one combat stuff. Because yeah, you can see as soon as I add in this ship again, who's got the same kind of capabilities as us here, well, all of a sudden this battle's getting kind of crazy. Let's see if I can get him with this. All right. I won't try to play this out or anything.
Disabled.
I'll just end the video here. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at here. I'll put this this version of the game up on the Discord. It should be, I think, 2.6 is where this is at. But yeah, it's we're getting there. This is sort of the foundation of what the arcade combat's going to be like.
Enemy ship disabled.
That was actually a much easier fight than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, like I said, this is on easy difficulty. So yeah, give it a shot. Give me some feedback. Let me know what feels doable, what feels not doable. There's a couple things I'm already aware of, like the ammo counts all need to be adjusted and everything. But I hope you have a great day, and I will hopefully have some more stuff for you soon. All right. Until next time.